The Lifestaff Flail Healer build is a PvE build designed for group play. In my opinion, the Flail is the most fun secondary weapon for a healer in PvE. It allows you to have that gritty melee feel whilst also supporting your team. For the Flail, we will be using the artifact Flail Power Stone. Power Stone comes with the unique perk Heavy Burden, causing our attacks to inflict 20% weaken whilst we're above 90% health. This perk can trigger when using abilities, and although it doesn't state on the perk, this does work on both weapons. This means we'll be able to consistently apply weaken, even whilst attacking from range with our Lifestaff. Power Stone comes with Refreshing Move and Enchanted. As we are also using this flail for tanking, for the final perk we've added Crowded Bludgeon, however, we will not be using Bludgeon on this build. Despite that, due to its unique perk, this is still the best flail for our build. To go with our flail, we will be using a round shield. For the perks, we have Keen, Vicious, Enchanted Ward, and Shield Aggression, providing us with extra damage and protection. For our Lifestaff, we're using the Hoplite Lifestaff. For the perks, we have Blessed, Refreshing Move, and Sacred Ground. These three perks are generally considered BIS for PvE, and the Hoplite Lifestaff allows you to have a Lifestaff with these perks at a 725 gear score. Onto our armor. For our chest, we are using the artifact Featherweight. Featherweight's unique perk allows us to use a round shield and one piece of heavy armor while still remaining in a light equip load. Featherweight comes with refreshing and physical aversion, and for the final perk, we've added health. For our helm and legs, we're using light armor with Enchanted Ward, refreshing, and health. For our feet, we're using light armor with Enchanted Ward, refreshing, and thrust conditioning. And for our gloves, we're using heavy armor with Enchanted Ward, health, and slash conditioning. Overall, this gives us 4 health, 4 Enchanted Ward, and 4 refreshing, with 1 physical aversion, 1 thrust conditioning, and 1 slash conditioning. For our amulet, we are using health, and an element protection perk that matches the element of the mutation we are doing. The third perk doesn't matter too much, so is more down to preference. For the ring, we are using Hearty, Sacred, and Healing Breeze. This helps boost our healing output, with Healing Breeze providing an additional heal. For the earring, we are using Healthy Toast, Refreshing Toast, and Nimble. The only key thing for the earring is to make sure we're not using Regenerating, as this can cause us to gain aggro. For the other perks, again it's more down to preference. For the attributes, we're using 200 strength, 325 focus, and 100 con. 325 focus provides us with good healing, and allows us to queue random mutations which require at least 325 focus. 200 strength provides us with multiple damage buffs, and greatly increases our damage with the flail, given that it's the primary attribute for the flail. 100 con provides us with a good health pool, and provides a bonus of increased health by 10%. Onto the skills. For the Lifestaff, we're using Orb of Protection, Sacred Ground, and Splash of Light. Orb and Sacred Ground provide excellent AoE healing. As a majority of DPS playing melee, AoE heals helps heal all the team at once. These skills will also both provide Fortify, helping to reduce incoming damage. Splash of Light provides a more powerful instant heal, and is useful for healing ranged DPS or when the team is spread out. This is especially useful in random mutations, where you will more likely come across ranged DPS. For the flail, we are using Arcane Smite, Arcane Vortex, and Arcane Eruption. Arcane Smite provides AoE damage, damage over time, weakness, and lifesteal to allies. Arcane Vortex provides AoE damage, empower to allies, root, haste, cleanses crowd control, and heals. Arcane Eruption provides damage, weakness, heals, and extends the duration of rend and weaken effects on enemies. Key passives include Leader of the Pack, which increases team damage, and Better Together, which provides extra healing. The main combo will be to use Sacred Ground and Orb of Protection on the tank, then switch to the Flail and attack in melee using Smite, Vortex, and Eruption. We can then switch back to the Life Staff for Splash of Light as needed. Overall, this is a really fun build to play. It's my favourite way of playing a healer, as it's very fluid and allows you to get that melee feel as well as healing. That's it for the video. If you have any questions about the build, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.